And
we're back!
Hey, Murugandi KGN legend!
Alright.
So glad that we are back. We don't have a sponsor yet.
No, we're still looking for one.
But we are very, very, very grateful for all your very nice reactions.
Yeah.
A lot of suggestions.
A lot of nice suggestions, positive feedback, encouraging us.
Yeah, not one single negative anything.
Yeah, we're very, very thankful to you.
Yeah. So, okay, our problems are not solved yet, but we decided to anyway make this show, and we start first day at the Amsterdam Go Tournament.
Yes, we have a nice announcement for the audience.
Yes, if you are a EuroGoTV member and you will come to the Amsterdam Go Tournament from first day to Sunday, 4 days, we will do like a live reviewing of your games after each round.
Sure.
So, would you have your game on this board in front of the whole world? We will do it. So, come to the Amsterdam Go Tournament, say who you are on EuroGoTV.
Yeah, and write your game down.
It's only for written games, because otherwise it goes to I played here. Yeah. We cannot have it, so do it on a
piece of paper.
Or on a mobile phone thing, devices, things like this. So when you have a written game.
Yeah, so if you're at the Amsterdam Go Tournament and you know our show, you like our show, and you wish to have your game reviewed, please come to us, please tell us, and we will review your game in a special room, and people can watch if they want. So please come. So the Amsterdam tournament is from coming Thursday to Sunday.
Yes.
So
and it's like 7 rounds, I believe. Yeah,
well, I'm not sure, but
6 or 7.
Anyway, we will put a link to the website of the tournament.
Yes. Yeah. So register and come and just speak to us. Prefer before the round starts, because during the round he has to play. Yeah. I made a bet that he will win the tournament. He doesn't believe it, but I think he will. And I have to do the EuroGoTV stuff, but after you're finished and I'm finished, we immediately go to the room, and if somebody has the game ready, we will start. Yeah, sure. Sounds great. Okay. So as a special offer, we will now review a game of the Dutch champion, the Amsterdam tournament from last year. And it's a very nice game. It's between Benjamin Teuber, 6 dan, and he played a professional. Yeah, he played a 1 dan professional from China. I have to look at his name. Ye Qian, I think. Yes. Yeah. And can I review? Yeah, sure. You can. Benjamin won. Yeah. Half a point. That's a sensation. So So let's see if Mr. Murugandi here can do the same and win the last round of Benjamin Teuber himself with a half a point. Would be great. I don't think it's possible, but I will try my best. Okay. Who was black? Black was Benjamin. Okay. And Benjamin, did he play like on influence or more on territory? He played quite a lot on influence, yeah. And it's very interesting to see how he uses this influence. Not so much to solidify his moyo, because he tries to make a big moyo, but just to let his opponent destroy his moyo and at the same time take territory. So that's so quite... it destroys his moyo and then takes territory? Yeah, I don't understand it. Well, I'll reveal it to you during the game. Okay. So, please show me. Benjamin just plays Hoshi. Yep. Well, his opponent also plays Hoshi. Another Hoshi. Yep. 3-4 point. That's all very normal. Now the first jockey that aims at making a big framework occurs. So it goes like this. White cuts. Like this, and now there's a possibility for white to play on top and also to play on the bottom, and white played this one now,
And because of this, Black can now play a nice, Mario game and create a nice framework.
Okay.
So where would you play? It's just the Josuke,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's good.
I recorded that game.
Oh, okay, you still remember.
And I remember that I thought that Black would connect, but he played here.
Okay,
so
yeah.
I cheat.
So
But it's a year ago and I still remember.
yeah, that's very good. Very nice memory. So now White can actually choose to play here, and there will be this kind of exchange. But yeah, this is quite rare to occur. So White just took it easy and extended here. And now Black, of course, has to react over here. He has to connect. This is normal. White now plays here. And in the Josuke, Black pushes once. White responds, and normally then Black could play here to frame this off, and if White would respond something like this, then this is kind of a Moyo strategy.
Okay.
But this didn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah. There's another possibility, which is quite popular lately, for Black to push another time. And this actually happened as well.
Okay.
So where would you play in this case?
Yeah.
You would play there immediately?
Yeah.
Oh, this isn't here, of course. Let me have a little look, because I'm not completely sure if White did it immediately. But I think... Oh yes, he did. Yeah. I thought that White... okay. So Black just has to respond, of course.
Yeah.
And White pushes another time. Black responds again. So this might look vague to cube players, because White creates a huge territory here. So many points for free. But at the same time, Black has this wall, and well, it's not taking that many points, right? So what is Black doing? Looks a bit strange. But yeah, this is perfectly normal. And you can see in this game that it's not bad to just have strength. Here you can see really well that very strong players know how to cope with strength and how to use it. So even though that this is not territory immediately, whereas White gets a lot of territory, still it's very nice.
And even though that White is a professional player?
Yeah, and Black won by half a point, so it's really great to see.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
So now,
by now I totally don't remember it anymore,
okay.
So be assured.
Okay.
I will give my stupid solutions as usual.
Okay. Well, where would you play then?
I'm White?
Yeah.
I would play here.
Okay. Well, over here. I guess that can't be really wrong, but the momentum of the game is now in this area. And White chose to play here. He played a nice Hane move. And well, if Black doesn't respond, this is very big, or just extending. And this would look a bit strange. So Black has to go through with his original plan and Hane back.
Okay.
Otherwise it would be strange. So Black Hane is.
Then I would double Hane.
Yeah, that's very good. Like you said earlier, Don players always use double Hane. It's a very nice technique. So if you're a cube player and you want to become stronger, like Harry said before, try double Hane.
Yes.
Yeah. So I played here. And he cut now, just to create a weakness for White. And then, well, one mistake that a lot of cube players also make is to Atari now. Either from this side, or well, this is even worse. This would be really painful. But if you Atari in such a moment, well, first of all, you can see that
White has no choice, he can only do the right thing.
he can only do the right thing, so it's very easy. He will just extend, and he is on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th line. So
he's making a lot of points.
Making a lot of points, a lot of territory. And what is most crucial as well, that Black still has a problem here. So he doesn't take Sente. It looks like this will help him, it will take Sente, but doesn't at all, because there's still a huge weakness.
Yes.
So he has to come back,
Yes.
and then he has Gote. So he only helped White a lot, but he didn't gain so much in return. So you have to be very careful with these kind of Atari moves. Yeah, just really be careful. Don't play Atari too fast.
I would play this move, Murugandi.
Yeah, that's correct. That's very good.
Because now written a letter. and yeah, we have no more problems.
Yeah, no, exactly what you say. And now, of course, white has to return.
Yeah.
Still, he makes the territory here, but now black has
Center?
center. Yeah, so it's very important. So now
Did you mention that before, that center was important? I believe you said this
don't forget it.
every single
Yeah.
video. I rewatched them last few weeks, and every single video he says center is important.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Maybe I have to believe you.
It's one of the most crucial things in Go. So I guess that's why I keep saying it.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Okay. So well, now black has a move. His center. So where would you do?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. One of the basic principles of Go is that if you are big in an area, you want to do a small move, and if you are small, you want to do a big move.
Huh?
Do you know this principle?
No, never heard of it.
Okay, so it's very useful. So at this moment, you made a huge framework as black, right?
Yes.
But it's standing there all on its own. So this is very vague still, what you want to do with it. And it's huge, so yeah, you have to do something with it. If you play here now, you make something very vague on this side, and again on the other side. Because this is working together, but it's like a huge framework, right?
Yes.
So you have two frameworks. And it's a bit shabby, it's probably the wrong approach. Professional players like to play small when they're big. It's a balance thing. So at this moment, black chose to play here, and now you can see that from a big situation he became small. So this works together really nice. It balances each other out.
Wow.
Do you see what I mean? Or
yeah, but just because I would think, because you have this role, I would play on influence. I
Okay.
would think. I hope to that this
Yeah.
would be like become one big territory.
okay. Well, the problem with this is that it's still very vague and very unsure what will happen. So if white will maybe approach this corner, and well, I don't know, where would you react as black? You would pincer or?
No.
Okay, you would play there. Well, what can I play as white? Maybe this is interesting, because now you learn to connect, and you also, yeah, what you can see now at this moment is that black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stones, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot. He
Yeah.
spent almost all his moves in this area, but he's not doing anything with it. He's only, now, because of this move, it only looks like black is creating territory here. That is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. But you don't want to do that with your own strength. You don't want to create territory with this. You want to make it work together. So instead of playing on the other side, you want to have a stone over here that helps you. Yeah, this is...
What is then?
Well, now, if white will invade something like this, then immediately, of course, black will attack. Because he's very strong, and now white only has this one stone there. So he can't really do anything with it. He has to run, and it will...
Okay, because when white had the stone here, if black would have done, then white could have like...
Yeah, well, there's no problem for white. And this is all... Yeah, the strength is destroyed, basically. The strength isn't doing anything. So, yeah, this is better. And to illustrate the low-high thing, I can also show you that, for example, well, let's just... If black would have a stone here, and white would approach the corner, and black would be low, and white would approach this other corner as well, it's usual to play high now, and not low. Do you see why? Because now, this stone is already low, so now you want to play high, because it works well together. It's a balance thing. If you play here now, then it's very difficult to make territory on this side, because it's both so low. So if, well, of course, this move looks nice, but if white will just gain stones like this or something, then black will be all on the third line here. So it's, yeah, it's too simple. You have to keep the balance in the game, and yeah, Maybe it sounds strange, but there are white and black stones, and it's all about yin-yang. Yeah, it sounds really cliche, but...
no, that's why I like Go.
Yeah.
Because of these kind of things.
Yeah, so it's all... just keep this in mind, it's all about balance. You have to give your opponent something and then take, and... yeah.
Okay, so that's why you say if you have something big, you have to make a small move.
Yeah, it's very crucial.
It's easy to remember, actually.
Yeah, it's very easy to remember, and it's very important. A lot of players make the mistake that if they are really big, like this, they will do another really big move. But now it's very vague, because both moves, they go for a huge framework, but that will make it really easy for your opponent to go in. If he just goes in like this is also very vague, so there's a base, and now both aren't doing anything. Do you see my kind of thinking? So that's why when you're big, you want to play small, and when you're small, you have the opportunity to play big.
So Benjamin knew this.
Yeah, he played a nice move. I think that's correct. So let's see what happened now. I'm not completely sure. Oh yeah, so now white goes in on the other side. Because if he would go in here, he would create a problem for himself. So that's now the right side to invade.
Okay.
Where would you play now?
I would play... here.
Okay. Well, maybe that would also be a possibility. It wasn't played. Because I think now this and this part are especially the most important ones on the board. Because like you see, black emphasized all this influence on this side, and now white just goes in, so black somehow wants to pressure him, somehow wants to use it. And maybe you would think that something like this would be natural then.
Yes, this was my first reaction, but I think then you would laugh again and...
No, I wouldn't laugh at you, but I think it's probably incorrect. Because, well, locally, if white will just respond either here or here, let's just say he plays like that, this is all very one-sided. So black is only saying, okay, I want this part of the board. And what is, well, sometimes that's okay, but what's even more problematic is that locally, this move still leaves a weakness. If black would want to take the corner, this would be the correct move. You know this, right? I said it in one of the other reviews. Yep. But if he plays here, and white gains a move like this...
then 3-3 is still available.
3-3 is still available, and this is also very nice for white. This is also possible. So yeah, on top of that, if white will live in the corner and black will gain moves on the outside, it might look like this moyo is becoming huge, but it's still very vague.
No, actually, then if white just plays on something here, it reduces on both sides.
Yeah, that's true, but it's also very dangerous, because if white would go in, then he will probably get haunted. Yeah, because then black can immediately cap him or play moves like this or here and try to kill him entirely. So maybe that's a bit too much, but if white will just, for example, play something in the center, then it looks very difficult for black to defend. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Because this is way too open and white is here and here, so we can run everywhere. So that's why maybe playing on this side feels a bit like, yeah, it will lead to a very vague kind of style that will probably go wrong.
And from the other side?
Yeah, this is what black did. Black played from the other side. And now, yeah, you might expect something like this, but white didn't do that. No, this would be actually bad, yeah, because now you give black what he wants.
Yeah, that's okay. So white played somewhere else?
Yeah, and even if you play here, this is also quite bad because, well, black also gets what he wants. Now you're strong, but now black has Sente. So I don't know what he can do. He can play somewhere else. Maybe this is a bit too easy for black because his corner is just completely now secured. And yeah, feels kind of nice.
Okay. So what did white do?
White played here immediately, which is also well, very interesting. Yeah, maybe we can just see what happens,
Yeah,
because yeah, this is very complicated. So now black of course goes for the outside to pressure this and this at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if he would play like this, he would help it to go to each other. So he plays here. On top of that, he also wants to play on the outside because of this strength here. To make it cooperate. So white Hanes here now, back. Oh. And like we also saw in one of the games of the European Youth Championship earlier, the Pavo Lise won against Ali Jabarin.
Yeah.
I think Ali played here, and this is what Benjamin also does. And the other variation, this was here, but now it's also just possible. White goes out here, which is quite nice. Black, ooh, here?
Yeah.
Okay, looks a bit vague again. Sorry, yeah. For example, if white will go out here, what would you do? It's quite difficult.
Resign.
Yeah. Okay, well that wouldn't be a nice result. Maybe for your opponent, but so yeah, this is a bit problematic, and white also can play here. So maybe you want to wait with this. Benjamin just took a corner.
Okay.
Now white still has to be careful.
Connects or not?
I think so, yeah. Yes, he does. And yeah, now black plays here.
Oh.
Do you see the purpose of this move? It's quite
to
nice.
Keep white on the second line.
Very good. You're making me proud. It's really nice. Yeah, because if white would just extend like this on the second line, it's very low. And yeah, this is of course terrible. He's running on the second line in the opening, line of defeat. So he can't do this. So white has to resist. So he goes through. Black plays here. And now a really nice sacrifice came up for black. He played, I think, really beautiful. No, black.
White's turn.
Yeah, white played here. Black played a really nice sacrificing move.
Okay.
So normally you would just expect white or black to play here and white plays there. But this is very beautiful. What occurs now? White, of course, cuts. And maybe you think that okay, now I will sacrifice and it's a cente. But something even nicer came up. Black played here. This is now impossible because then you can double attire. So white has to play here. And now black sacrifices 3 stones to gain something on 2 sides. So first of all he plays this. This is the right timing. So he gains something which works together with his moyo again.
Yeah.
And also this is now 1, 2, 3 liberties against 1, 2, 3. So white has to come back.
So now this is center.
Yeah, exactly. So this is very beautiful. And it's very big to take this and gain influence. And it's all in cente.
Wow.
So I think this was really good for black. And maybe here are also already the fundaments of a good game for Benjamin. Yeah, I don't know exactly if white could have played anything else, but I really like this result for black.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe it would be nice to. Do you want to see a little bit more, or?
I don't know how many time. Oh, now we don't have time.
Okay.
I would like to see, but.
Yeah. You can find the game on Eurogo TV.
Yes, and let's make this. If people don't come at the Amsterdam Go Tournament, and let us review the game, we finish this one.
Okay, sure.
But
like
I really hope that you will come to the Amsterdam Go Tournament, annotate your games, and yeah, I'm really looking forward.
Yeah.
Reviewing them.
Yeah, sure.
So, KGS legend Murugandi, best of luck at the Amsterdam Go Tournament.
Thank you very much.
I hope you make my bets pay out.
Yes, I'll try.
I hope to see you there too. I hope to have also very good results. I won't play. I will sit at the first board with the cameras and waiting for Mr. Murugandi to show up because
maybe I will be on the first board. I don't think so.
but finally he dares to say it because I talked to him and he said no. But,
well,
okay, so if you're not coming, please come. But if you're not coming, then cheer for Murugandi to score well.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Come,
you're there,
come to us.
if you're at the Amsterdam Go Tournament, just come to us and yeah.
Yeah. So we will take the time before the game. You can just talk to us. Don't be shy. And after the game, yeah, we will have to make some kind of selection.
Yeah.
Very quick, and we'll try to do as many games as possible.
Yeah, we will see.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So see you there.
See you there.
Thanks again.
Yeah.